All right. Hey, welcome everyone back to another edition of What's Happening Now. As always, remember to like, share, and comment on this broadcast live, as there could be some information here not only useful to yourself, but it could be useful to others as well. So tonight's broadcast is being brought to you by Hello Guest Screen. Hello Guest Screen is an easy way to personalize your property's TV screens with custom images and dynamic calendar-driven guest information, with all essentials information for the upcoming arrival. This is also a good way for you to use it if you have a business, doctor's office, or anything of that nature. You can use it for that as well. I'm telling you, it works great. We use it here at C&I Solutions. Some of the events we got coming up. Don't forget, we do have our community baby shower that is coming up. That is our 7 and 7 community baby shower, whereas we'll be offering much needed baby items to those in the community who are 7 months pregnant or 7 months postpartum. All right, so don't forget that. If you got something that you would like to donate or support this event, by all means, reach out to C&I Solutions or just drop it off here at 1035 Putman Drive, Suite F, Huntsville, Alabama, 35816. Tonight in the studio, we got a special guest here. We have Miss Lashun Sales. She is the CEO of Cuttin-M-Up Beauty and Training Center here in Huntsville, Alabama. Lashun, welcome. How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. How are you?
So for those of you who don't know her very well, she is a really, really committed activist here in the community. She's always supporting C&I Solutions during our braid-a-thons. She does a great job in doing that and helping us out with that. And also, a lot of people don't realize it, but she's also an instructor at Drake State Technical and Community College. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. So talk to us a little bit. With so many areas we need to go with you on this. Talk to us a little bit. Why be an instructor?
I chose to be an instructor to give back to my community, to help our stylists. You know, I have a mission. My mission is to help as many students become licensed stylists and entrepreneurs, business owners, men and women, as I can. I became an instructor because as a young adult, I had no one to guide me.
Right.
Number one. So that was my mission, to help guide our young people where they need to be legally. Because, you know, once you obtain legal activity to proceed in your career, the further you can go in your career, right, in advancement. Right.
So before you decided to become an instructor at the college, you actually been in business now for several years now. How did you actually get started in business?
Well, I actually started in my kitchen. That's why I say, you know, I had to teach our young people to get legal. But I was young then, you know, right. We all have a mission. We all have to take baby steps. But with those baby steps, I was able to become a sole proprietor business owner. I've been doing hair now 27 years, licensed. I've been a business owner for 18 years by myself. So blessed for that. And like I said, you know, it's rough. I'm not going to tell anybody it's easy. I've seen a lot of people open and close, but we also have to know that as a mission, as being a business owner, we have to be able to take care of everything ourselves instead of depending on others.
Right.
So as long as you can depend on yourself, you can make it. It's just, you know, being self-employed is kind of hard for some of us because it's easy, fast, quick money in the field that we are in.
Right.
So we have to learn how to save. We got to learn how to balance. You know, it's a lot of things that certain people get that we don't get. Right. We don't have, you know, insurance unless we get it on the side. So you got a lot of things to take in consideration. So not just being a stylist, as being a teacher, I also teach my students that also, you know, the concept of how to make the money and save the money.
Right.
So, you know, because that's a very important role in becoming self-employed, especially with our younger generation, that's all they see is money, money, money. But as a self-employed person, you got to learn discipline. If there's no discipline, you're not going to make it as a self-employed person. And we all have to have discipline. When I say discipline, I'm not just saying discipline in spending your money, discipline financially, period, all the way through the whole system.
I tell you what, you know, I love the fact that you talk about discipline, folks, and because that is important, because not only are you actually teaching those who are in college, but you're actually, I guess you have like what you call dual enrollment. You got high school kids that are enrolling in college as well. So they get off the bus coming from their high school to come down to the college to get trained and get the instructions from yourself as well. So you're actually getting the chance and the opportunity to mold and shape those young minds into becoming a business owner the right way.
And I just say I'm blessed because I love it. I just so love dealing with the high school kids. I went to school to be a college instructor. I never knew that I would be teaching high school, but I get Lee, Jemison, and Columbia every day from 12 to 1. So, it's more than to just teaching them hair. It's more of teaching them hair, teaching them how to be respectable, teaching them, things that they pertaining to hair that they wouldn't even thought they would learn. They just love it so much. I don't have to fuss. I don't have to fight,
Right.
completely just come in very, very respectable and eager to learn. I've been doing it now for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yes, we do have the DE program. The DE program, they are bused every day from 12 to 1:15. And they take cosmetology classes.
Okay.
And we also have barbering.
Okay, so we got us our first question up here from Miss Sarah Goodell. She says, does your school service customers? As in, like, can I come in to get a haircut or braids put in?
Okay, I need to know where she wants, the training center or Drake.
At Drake. I guess I'm Drake.
Yes, Drake. At Drake. Each semester it changes. You may call the cosmetology department and schedule a hair appointment for services. I think they're offered like from 8 or 9 to 12. But that's every Thursday and Friday, and it's appointment only. And like I said, it varies from semester, so you have to call in. But they do accept appointments, and I advise a lot of people to start going into our college. And they're there. They're always there. You have to understand that these are young adults. Mm-hmm. They need hands-on experience.
Right.
So the more that you all go in from the public and let them get this hands-on experience to where when they get out here in the community, they've had enough hands-on experience to go forward with their education and move forward.
Okay, outstanding. We got another question up here from Ms. Thompson. It says, what's the qualification to get into the program? Qualifications to get into the program.
The cosmetology program, you at least have to have a GED or 16 years of age.
Okay.
And see, the thing that I love about the DE program with the high school students is I have a lot of high school students that just graduated, and I have like 2 of them that's in my 146 college class now. And now, when they finish in May, they can go to state board and get their license at the age of 16 and 17.
Right.
So that's a good program for our young adults to start in. And the DE program is not just cosmetology. It's the whole campus.
Right.
If you want automotive, different things, you can go into the college and get inside of those things as a DE student.
Right.
To start you off now and then switch over to college classes once you finish through the DE program and graduate high school.
I believe probably it was the 2022 Braid-a-thon. We had one of your students, Miss, I think Asia Long. She was one of the younger ones, I believe.
Asia
Long. She was one of those young ones who actually, I believe she's actually started her own business now.
Yes.
That is correct.
Asia is doing very well. I'm so proud of Asia. She's going to graduate this year, but she's completed a lot of classes.
Wow.
So she did a lot as a DE student that when she becomes a college student, all of those already count.
Wow.
So that's the good thing about the DE program. They already count. She doesn't have to take those classes again.
So I heard you talk about this DE program a lot, and I know we got another question up on the board. I'm gonna get to that question. Is the DE program known throughout the city, through all the schools? Because it seems like there's only a select few people who are actually taking advantage of this.
It's known through all the schools now. I see that it's other colleges are having the DE program now. Mm-hmm. So mainly if they talk to their school or talk to their counselor, they can, if they're qualified, they can get in the DE program.
Okay, all right. We have another question up here that says, do you take new students under your license?
Under the license entrepreneurship at the training center, I can only train licensed stylists.
Okay.
Like if you had your license and you needed me to help you with specializing in cutting, I can help you with that, or advanced quick weaving, things like that. But it's only for licensed stylists. I cannot help someone get a license at the training center because I work at the school.
Correct.
So, but that's two different. That's what I said. That's two different.
We're talking two different things.
Two different avenues.
You have your business, which is the training center.
Yes.
Right, and then you have the school where you work at, where you're the instructor.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Understood.
Yes. So I'm a cosmetology instructor at Drake State Technical. I've been there 3 years. I am the natural hairstyling instructor, one of the natural hairstyling instructors for the natural hair license, but I teach everything. I teach cosmetology. Like right now, me and my the DE students, we're learning basic spa.
Okay.
Which is facials, pedicures, manicures, eyebrows. So it's a variety of things. But like I said, at the Cuttin-M-Up Beauty Training Center, it's only for licensed stylists. It's not to help you receive a barbering license, a cosmetology license, or instructor license. It's only if you call me and you need help with advancement.
Got it. Track. I'll tell you what, I might have to take advantage of some of that facial stuff. I know how I keep
just
my face
like the young lady asks, could she get her hair done?
Right.
You can come in
and
get your face done.
All right, Ms. Goodell saying, what impact did COVID have on your cosmetology classes? Oh man.
Oh wow, that's a good one. It was kind of rough. We made it through it. We had to do the social distancing. We had to wear the mask. We had to do a lot of cleaning. We had to change the way we did everything. For its capes, everything had to be changed.
Wow.
A lot of disposable stuff. So it was hard, and we made it through it. Yeah. That's beauty shop. A lot of beauty shops and a lot of colleges, we made it through it.
Yeah, I remember those times, because even during the Braid-a-thon, we were still masking up and had the kids masking up. But, we said, hey, the mission's got to go on. We need to get these kids' heads done. And your team and all the volunteers that came out to support us for that Braid-a-thon, we all pulled through it and we was able to make that happen. And that was just a wonderful thing. So we understand we're at Drake and you're doing this. I'm under the impression, I heard through the grapevine, and I don't know if our viewers out there, but you are up for wanting to be nominated as Teacher of the Year, or is that correct?
Well, yes, I joined this program, and they're nominating one Teacher of America.
Teacher of America, that's right.
So I'm running for that. So far, I'm in first place. I don't know how, but. Y'all keep the votes coming. The voting ends April the 4th. You can vote every 24 hours, but keep it coming. They're giving away $25,000 for the Teacher of the Year, and they're also doing $25,000 in a free trip to Hawaii and a listing of your story in the magazine.
That is awesome. Hey, folks, those out there watching this program, especially all my volunteers who've been braiders, locticians, and y'all volunteered at the CNI Solutions Back to School Braid-a-thon, go ahead and cast your vote for Miss Sales. You can do it on Facebook. I think CNI Solutions is showing it on their Facebook page. Go ahead and cast that vote and support her for Teacher of America, because it's nothing like having one of our own deserving of such of a prize and being able to be winner, so we can say, hey, I know her. Like this, I worked beside her, or I was trained by her, like this. So that is awesome. I love that. I love that. So talk to us about your business. Let's deep dive into that. So what is that like?
It's a challenge because, as you know, I teach and I still do hair. So it's the process of balancing out both, trying to still do hair, run a business, run over here and teach. And as you always say, Miss Sales, you always on the go. Yes, I'm always on the go. I love what I do. I do it with a passion. Right. I've always had a passion for it. Like I said, I started this journey at the age of 14.
Wow.
So, and I graduated hair school in 95. So I received my teaching license in 2011, and I received my associate's degree in 2019. And I had a job 2020 teaching. So I can't say I am blessed. And it was a long, stressful journey. But, I tell anybody, if I can do it, you can do it. And where I come from, you have to strive to be your best. You can't wait on handouts. You can't, just walk by faith. I took all my walks and all my steps that I've taken in my life by faith.
Outstanding, outstanding. You know, there's so many organizations here in Huntsville, a lot of barbers, a lot of salons, a lot of ladies who are braiding hair, loctician hairs, both in a salon or in a shop or in the kitchen as well. But there's very few who are like you, who are actually an instructor at an accredited university and has a business and run that. You know, I would think there's probably a lot of people in the community would try to look for you for guidance, because you would be in the know of any changes that are coming up, you know, from the state boards, when they say, hey, for now on, you got to start doing this, or you're going to have to change that, because you're at the school, because the school's going to get it first. You know, do you have a lot of people who try to get that information from you that you can help out and assist them?
And it's not that they try, I give it.
Okay.
Anything that I know that helps our young adults do what they need to do. On my page, they always know, hey, I'm posting, hey, do this, do this scholarship, do this scholarship. You know, I just had a young lady, you know, I had to teach her step out on faith. She kept saying, I want to go to school, but I can't afford tuition. I can't. And I said, step out on faith. She paid her first semester tuition. She starts with me this summer and she'll be finished. But she applied for a scholarship I sent her, and that scholarship is paid for her tuition. So, you know, sometimes when we want things, we have to invest in ourselves.
Okay, all right.
You know, it starts there.
Great. We got another question out here. It says, how do you do hair with them nails? And folks, I don't know if anyone of y'all saw it, but, you know, if you take a look, she's got some long nails here like this, and I'm glad they asked a question, because even now I'm like, yeah, how do you do that? I mean, you've probably been with those for years, though, huh?
Yeah, I consider I have the best nail tech in Friend and Hansel, Nails by Mimi. She takes very, very good care of me. You know, she makes them very, very strong. They are mine. And you know, just like somebody with a disability, I train myself to function. If I don't have them, that's when you need to be worried, because I can't function without them. But, you know, she takes very, very good care of me. And, you know, anything that you see me on, she's on it behind closed doors. You best believe that. She's on it behind closed doors. And, you know, she makes it where I can function with these and without them breaking so much. And I love it.
Right. So. That is outstanding. I love it. So, you know, you're doing the school and you're loving and teaching these young minds and molding them into something greater than what they used to be. Do you have plans? What is your 5-year goal? What is your goals from this point on?
I'm a very, very, very goal setter, if nothing else. You know, I set a lot of goals as a young adult, and I got my list, and I teach my students the same thing. As you're thinking, write it down. As you complete it, mark it off. You know, so I have another mission, and I just said, when God is ready, I'm ready. You know, my last dream mission, everything is to own my own beauty school. Yes. So, you know, like I said, I teach now for college, but my mission as myself, I do want to come away from behind the chair and just be strictly instructor and own my own beauty school. That is my dream. And I just tell people, when God ready, I'm ready. I've already been to school. I got everything already lined up. I'm just that person that, you know, always this time and place for everything. So when he's ready, I'm ready.
I tell you what, folks, if any out there are listening to this and watching this, please take time to share this with your friends and family, because I think some of the things that Miss Sales is talking about is a lot of things that a lot of these viewers, a lot of these young people want to start doing or want to know how to do, but they don't know the right way to do it. Well, I'm here to tell you, this is the person who you need to ask. You know, like this, Miss Sales has been doing it for many years. You got someone who's an instructor at the college. You got someone who is a entrepreneur and been doing it for how many years now? 18 years?
I've been doing hair 27. I've been a business owner 18.
Business owner for 18 years. And I tell you what, she's saying all the right things. You know, things that she's telling you is the same things that we teach in our entrepreneur class. We tell all of our students, like, hey, you need to start writing things down. You need to figure things out. You know, have some goals, set those goals, and then make milestones for those goals. And you're saying all the right things, which I love, because now those students will have an idea of what they need to do and how to do it and do it the right way. And they can't say, if only somebody would have showed me this. if only someone would have taught me this.
Exactly. But that's why I said I became a teacher. I didn't have any guidance. I didn't have any structure. I had to sit back and recalculate myself to structuralize myself to where I wanted to be. I couldn't wait, so that's why I say, I teach natural hairstyling, but outside of teaching them what they need to know, I don't teach my students or our students at Drake to go to be booth rental. I teach them how to be business owners. I talk on a business owner aspect. I don't talk on a booth rental aspect. And that is not to knock anybody in the city that needs booth rental or anything like that. But my mind is a business owner, not a booth rental person. So when my students come talk to me, Miss Sales, they already know where my mind is. No, we're going to do it this way. Because if I show you how to do it, it'll make more sense to you.
Right.
You understand? You can go get a small space and be a business owner. It doesn't have to be big. Some people don't know how to crawl before you walk.
Yes.
You can get your own space and be your own business owner with nothing no more than what we got right here.
I agree. So we got another question out here from one of our viewers. It says, when do you get time for your shop? Do you work long hours for yourself?
As in, do I work long hours for myself?
Yes.
Well, let me go and explain this. Okay. Yes, I do. Mr. Charles is a very good dear friend of mine. Well, like I said, we do the Braid-a-thon together, and he asked me to come be on this podcast. And that's why I said sometimes as young adults, treat your clients like family. Because when you need to go do things, they'll understand. I have 4 clients sitting in my shop right now. It's Easter week. And I said, I need to go and speak with Mr. Charles for a minute. And they said, hey, we eating. Go ahead and do what you need to do. So that's why I love my job. Yes, I do work long hours. I truly do. I work 6 days a week. I have 1 day off on Sundays. I keep Sundays to myself. I teach until 1:15 every day. Cuttin-M-Up opens up at 2. Cuttin-M-Up is closed on Fridays. I dedicate Friday to my Friday college class. And on Saturdays, I do hair all day. So I have a busy schedule. But when I'm closed, I do give advance notices. Like I'll be closed next weekend, next Friday and Saturday. We will be having our hair show at Drake. So y'all come out and sponsor our students. The hair show is free to the public. You may call Drake State Cosmetology Department. Ask for Miss Bertha Little. She will get you on the list so you can attend the hair show at Alabama A&M. That is Friday. I will be reposting the flyer, so come out and check us out for that.
That's going to be this Friday?
No, April the 5th.
Oh, April the 5th. Okay, April the 5th.
Yeah.
I want to go back to the question that Miss Goodell had put up there earlier when it talked about can customers get serviced at the college. Is there a fee for that?
Yes, but it's not a high fee. Like if she called me, that's an entirely different fee.
Right.
But if she called the college, the students are still in training.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll give you the list and you tell them what service you would like, and you'll know your amount and everything before you come in. But it's on a student base.
Oh, okay.
So this is how they get their training.
Right.
They need a lot of training. And if the public is not coming in, they're only getting training on mannequins. We need more training of hands-on experience. Like in my 146 class, that class consists of working on mannequins a lot. So what I do is I have each student to bring in their own model. And when there's 20 of us, we did it probably about 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they're bringing their own model so they can have their hands-on experience, because it's hard to get the public to come.
Right.
So in my class, I incorporated it into my syllabus. At this time, you need to have one model that's going to let you do one thing that's natural, consists of natural hairstyling to the hair, just so you may get the feel of what the scalp is, the movement,
right,
because the mannequin doesn't move. You need to feel what really moves.
So how do you guys promote for that? How do y'all say, hey, we need some real people to come in. We need some real hair to brighten or some real hair to cut.
They promote through Drake State website.
Uh-huh.
And the students and word of mouth.
Word of mouth students.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to make sure I start putting that out to all my students. All my entrepreneurs come to my class. I'm like, hey, if you want to get that cheap cut or cheap braid going down to Drake, and let those students get that experience that they need, because one day you could be probably one of their customers in their own shop, and they're going to remember you, and they might say, hey, you used to come down and let me practice on you. I'm going to go ahead and give you a discount, because if you're listening, Drake State students, Charles Ryan want that discount. All right. So, hey, but yeah, we got another question up here from Miss Goodell. Says, what is your opinion on the Blackish new school stylists get now for all of the restrictions they put on customers, requiring them to come already washed?
Okay.
Ooh. Now, hey, we getting down to the nitty gritty now. Anytime that she takes a breath, we go, woo, okay. Oh, she about to drop something on us.
That is a part of safety and sanitation.
Okay.
And the shampoo is, that's why it's being so reinforced. That is why natural hairstyling has really came about, that you have to have a license. You have to be trained in shampooing also. It's
really?
Not just it's not just about getting your hair braided or getting prepped for a sew-in or getting prepped for a lace front. You got to be able to shampoo and condition. That's just like you going into the barber shop. I think that every barber should shampoo their client before they get cut. You just come from outdoors. You might just cut hair, and I just picked up my clippers and cut your hair.
Right.
So I think it should go for natural hairstylists, barbers, braiders. I don't think anyone should walk into a salon, a barber shop, or anywhere and just get service. Shampooing is a part of the service, but that is why natural hairstyling has came along now. If there was no natural hairstyle,
right,
that was just strictly cosmetology. So now that's natural hairstyle.
So now, for the ignorant folks out there watching, like Charles Fry is, explain what is natural hairstyle. Does that mean you have your own hair and you don't have weaving? Is that natural hairstyle?
No.
What is natural hairstyle?
Okay, just like we do the braid-a-thon. See everything included in the braid-a-thon?
Mm-hmm.
That means no chemicals.
Okay.
There's no chemicals. We're in the braid-a-thon. We do what? We braid.
Right.
We do twists. We do dreads. We keeping the hair at a natural state.
Okay.
So that's what that is. Some protective hairstyles are called natural hairstyles, like quick weaving.
Mm-hmm.
In my natural hairstyling class, I teach my students how to quick weave. That is what we're on spring break right now, so y'all be ready. So that's what we start on when we go back in. We start on I teach them how to sew, and I'll teach them how to quick weave the last part until we out of school. So that's what we'll be working on when we go back. But that is considered as a part of natural hairstyle.
Okay, man.
There's no change in the hair structure. That's natural.
Got it. Hey, folks, I done learned something here tonight, because I always thought natural hairstyle just meant you wore your natural hair without any weave, no wigs or anything like that. That's called natural hairstyle.
It is, but there's a such thing that goes in with that called protective styling.
Okay.
Meaning you're not putting any relaxer, certain things that's going to change the structure of the hair. That is what you don't want to do. Once you change the structure, it's not natural anymore. I don't care if it's a texturizer, if it's a relaxer, it's not natural anymore.
Got it. Say, hey, I tell you what, Lashun, I definitely appreciate you coming by this evening on a short notice to come speak with me and talk with me. Okay. I know your clients are on hold down there.
They're probably watching.
But I'm honored and I feel privileged that you actually did take time out of your schedule and out of your pocket, because these are your clients waiting for you to come here to be on our show tonight and answer the questions with the guests and with the audience of those who's answering questions. So I definitely appreciate that. I can't wait for the braid-a-thon. Hope to see you out there. We're on track right now, folks. If y'all don't know about it, last year we did 425 kids in one day, 425. I think we're on track to do 500 and something this year. So it's going to be a busy day. We're already prepping for it. We've already got the pre-registration out on our website. If you're a parent and you're going to bring your child to the braid-a-thon, go ahead and pre-register them now so you can get that advance email notice ahead of time when the registration opens up, so you can make sure you secure a slot for the Braid-a-thon. Because I hate when parents call and we run out of slots and say it's closed. Yeah, it's closed. We done met our quota. So please, 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 if you're going to participate in this year's Braid-a-thon on July 28th, pre-register right now so you can get that email for the registration before the registration opens up, so you can go and get your son or daughter in and register. So go ahead.
And like you said, we're increasing from 400 this year. We did 400 last year, and we're trying to increase this year. So any stylists, braiders, y'all, please sign up and help us out. The more we have, the more we can bless the children. And my motto is, from my end, it's always about the kids, you know. And that is, like you said, you asked the questions about natural. That is what the Braid-a-thon is. Everything is natural.
Outstanding, outstanding. Those who are watching, if you want to support and sign up for the Braid-a-thon and be a braider or a helper or a server, because we serve food as well, just go to our website at www.cni-solutions.org. Go to join our team, and inside the remarks block, when you're filling out join our team, say I want to help out with the Braid-a-thon. I'm a braider, or I'm a loctician, I'm a barber, or I just want to help however I can and be part of this great event, because it is going to be spectacular and it is going to be great. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to having you there and with your support and your team that you have that's going to be coming down and helping us out.
We are.
All right. All right. So, folks, always remember, as we always say, your yesterday is not your today, and your today is not your tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.